And so we roll on down to Rio, to the siren city of South America that is calling us. And our first sight of her is when we swoop down over her famed crescent-shaped harbor studded with the ships of many nations. What a startling contrast to the many primitive ports we have passed over on our long flight south from Miami. We sweep in and drop gently onto the surface of the sapphire blue waters of Rio Harbor. And then whisk quickly through the customs, we are soon off for a tour of one of the world's great cities. Towering Sugarloaf Mountain, whose summit is reached by a spectacular aerial railway, is Rio's favorite landmark, pictured by every cameraman who ever came rolling down to Rio, and it may be viewed from many of the city's spacious plazas. Modern in every respect, Rio's skyline is suggestive of a North American metropolis with Rio's own personality. Broad, handsome boulevards speed traffic and provide a perfect setting for the evening promenade. Government buildings also line the boulevards and plazas, for Rio is the capital of the United States of Brazil. The smart stores and shops along the boulevards are a delight to the feminine shoppers. As in most Latin America, there is gaiety about the populace, and here it reaches its height. For Rio is the Paris of South America, and its many sidewalk cafes are thoroughly continental in flavor. Nowhere else in the world will you find sidewalks as wide and as beautiful. And here the laying of intricate and colorful mosaic is an art indeed. Thousands upon thousands of small pieces of multicolored stones compose the designs, and they seem almost too beautiful to walk upon. A horse head in mosaic marks the entrance to the Jockey Club. The smart set and just ordinary folks ardently follow the sport of kings here. And Rio is a city of beautiful women, and the racetrack is a splendid place to see them, and also for them to look over the visitors from North America. As for Rio de Janeiro's gay caballeros, they like to mix a bit of flirting with their racing. But we came to see a horse race. And they're off. With a propeller like that, no wonder he wins the race. With the affection that Rio lavishes on her waterfront, it is natural that we should find many beautiful beaches, beaches that we are reluctant to leave. And Rio's royal palms are the pride of every Brazilian. Beneath the fronds of these rows of perfect palms, we motor to one of Rio's parks. Like every other city in the world, Rio has its poorer section where less fortunate folks dwell. But even there, the Brazilian seems carefree. Born to the tropics, he takes life as he finds it, cheerfully rubbing elbows with a small tradesman and peddler in a beehive of activity. And he rather astonishes the stranger with the loads that he carries, seemingly without effort. And baskets don't come too big for him. Rio has many streets of lights and shadows, but the Savior statue looks down on all, with arms outstretched in the form of a cross, as if in gentle blessing. And as the sun bids the day adios, Floodlights reflected from the statue's gleaming surface make it visible for miles and miles. And while millions of lights twinkle in the Crescent Harbor in farewell, we board a ship for an overnight trip southward through Santos to the coffee district. The heart of the